Almost a year ago, I made a video about how YouTubers made money and why a lot of them lie to you. But you know, I feel like I didn't go in depth enough with some of those topics as I could have. So if you really think about it, I technically lied to you too. There were some things I felt like I could be more clearer about, but here I am, trying my best to at least make this as direct and as simple as I can for everyone and make this way more detailed than the last one. I do recommend you watch the first one before this video, but you can start with this one too, because this one digs a little bit deeper and I show you how well that video does as well. This is a long video, so here are some timestamps over here, and I'll even link them in the description. So let's get started with a little analysis. First, let's talk about a myth about how people make money on YouTube. Subscribers, they don't matter. That number doesn't determine how much money you make, and it's not like you make $100 per subscriber after a specific amount of subscriber or anything like that. When we're talking about how much a YouTuber makes, the only thing that matters is views. Subscribers don't matter at all. You can have 1 million subscribers, but you only get 1,000 views, and a person with 1,000 subscribers gets 100,000 views. They're most likely making more money than that 1 million subscriber channel. What subscribers really do is give you a solid base of people who are willing to watch your content the moment it goes live. So the views that they provide is the part that matters. But if your subscribers don't watch you, then you're just the unpopularly popular. See, here's the tricky part. Views, they matter, but not all views are worth the same. The value of someone's view and its impact on how much a channel makes depends on a couple of different factors. Their age, their gender, the genre of video they're making, the device you're watching on, country, and whether the viewer has YouTube Premium or an ad blocker. Clearly, if they have an ad blocker, you're making nothing. But with YouTube Premium, a viewer gives you a set amount of revenue per view. I think I make around like $2.20 per 1,000 YouTube Premium views. So subtracting out people with ad blockers and YouTube Premium, how much of those little ads you see all up in the front of every video pay? Let's rewind a second. Remember how literally a few seconds ago I said it depends on their age, their gender, the genre of video they're making, the device you're watching on, country? Well, those are all criteria that advertisers use to bid for ad space on a specific video. Basically what happens is if an advertiser wants to reach a specific demographic based on those factors, they determine how much they're willing to pay per 1,000 views, and the highest bid wins. Most ads on the internet work this way, but instead of views, it could be clicks or impressions or click-through rate. Some similar sort of criteria. What I'm trying to say is this: the amount of views and the demographic of viewers matter. But how do we determine how much a channel makes? The same way we did last time, looking at how well a channel does by CPM. This can be across videos, this can be across the entire channel themselves. We want to know how much they make every 1,000 views so we can calculate how much either their entire channel or that one particular video made. So the way I view CPM and the way YouTube views CPM is completely different. YouTube calculates CPM by pretty much how much money you make on every monetized view. A monetized view means something that they serve ads on. But to make it easier on our analysis and to make it easier on me and for everyone and to make it more true to life, we're going to look at true CPM, something I determined based more on how much money they've made on a video and how many total views they had on the based on the total amount of money they made on their video or channel, divided by the total amount of views they've had on their video or channel, and then multiply by 1,000 so we know how much per 1,000, hence CPM. If we do this, we can pretty much predict roughly how much money a specific channel or genre video makes in revenue. In my last video, I wasn't completely consistent. Some data I used were specific videos, some were during small time periods, and others were entire channels. But for each video a creator makes, their CPM can change wildly because they may cover different topics. For example, I don't always make tech videos. Sometimes I make apparently videos about YouTube's revenue. So it can get pretty unpredictable. So now let's take a look at how well the best video on my channel did, as well as some other creators' earnings, just to compare across topics. The results across my videos actually really surprised me. Now let's take a quick look. So before we start, I just wanted to mention that I am about to show you my financial analytics, how much I make off of YouTube, and some other content creators as well. You should probably check those videos out because they will provide more information because they have their own personal takes on it. So just because you see my video doesn't mean you can't check these other people out. And I really recommend you do so because it would help them out as well. And we're gonna figure out CPM. And once we figure out that CPM, you can pretty much apply it to any of the channels I've shown. Last year, I already went over the creators that were showing their income. That's why I'm only focusing on videos from the last year from creators that have posted their CPM, their AdSense revenue, everything out there. Anyway, let's get started. So the moment you enter YouTube Studio, this is what my dashboard looks like. This is everything that's been going on for the last couple weeks. As you can see, still in my house. I feel like people focus a little too much on this number right here. That's not the only number you should be concerned about. And plus, this is within the last 28 days. I want to focus more on, like I said, CPM. So let's go over to the video that is our culprit. So in here, as you can see, its growth was very gradual. At first there was like no views, and then it went bam, it went off to the sky. As you can see, my total revenue for this video is $5,857 and apparently 0 cents for 713,000 views. Now, something I have to point out on this is that this is after YouTube's cut. This is the cut I get. So when we divide our revenue by total views and multiply by 1,000, we can get how much money I made per 1,000 views, and then you can pretty much get an idea of how profitable this video is. 5,857 divided by 713,000 multiplied by 1,000. That got me a grand total of $8.20 per 1,000 views, which is actually very, very high. None of my other videos on my entire channel has that high of a CPM, and I think it's because that this is a video focused on finances, while the rest of my videos are focused more on technology. So this genre alone skyrocketed my CPMs. So I bring this up because this is a really interesting point. If you used this video to predict how well my channel did, you would get a very inaccurate prediction, because most of my videos, like I said, do not make $8.2 per 1,000 views. It's just not right. What you should be looking at is the type of content a channel primarily focuses on. If I primarily focused on content like this, YouTube financials, then I think you can expect $8.2 for CPM, but that's not my channel. Now, if we look at very recent video, I've just released this 2 weeks before this video is going live. So let's take a look. As you can see here, it's completely different. I'm making CPM that is nowhere close to what my CPM was on the other video. So this is a tech video, and the average CPM for this is $2.37, which is way less than that other video. This is about a third of that. But if I'm being completely honest with you, this is roughly how much I expect to get per 1,000 views. It's completely accurate. This is what's it like across the rest of my videos. But enough about that. I know you don't care about on a per video basis. What you care about is total lifetime views of a channel. How much money can you expect to make out of a 20,000 subscriber channel? Well, let's take a look, guys. So this is what I've made in the last 28 days. But like I said, this isn't what we're looking for. What we want is the lifetime of the channel. And this tells you everything. How much I would therefore make per view, per 1,000 views, would be 13,225.63 divided by 4,465,144 views, and then multiply by 1,000. And that would get you how much you can expect my channel to make from now on and moving forward. So whoever's watching this, if you're watching my video 5 years from now, you can probably predict right how much money I make, because now you know what the revenue per 1,000 views is like for my channel. So many different factors can change how much money a specific channel makes. Let's see how it does for other creators. So this creator, his name is Amanda Monroe, and I like her because before she even shows how much she made in her video, she already specified, hey, all this revenue is before tax. You will get taxed. So if we look into her videos, you can find here that she made $3,390 off of 620,000 views. That translates to about $6.40 per 1,000 views, which is pretty good. And what is her category, you may ask? Well, it looks like a lifestyle channel. Honestly, in my opinion, it's great to know that channels like these, where that's focused on someone's life, can actually make so much. Anyway, let's move on to the next person. This person, the content bug, and her CPM is near on $10. It's actually $9.50, which is really, really good. I think the average CPM, at least what I saw from last year, was roughly $4 or $5. I honestly think it's kind of funny that videos that are focused on this type of thing, like how much money YouTubers make and all that, actually end up making a lot of money because of their high CPM. It's kind of crazy. So, like I said before, assuming that CPM stays stagnant or like stays roughly the same throughout months, we can safely assume that this is roughly how much she makes per 1,000 views across her entire channel, because it's all the same type of content. Now let's look at OD Productions. Wow, is that my face? I'm kind of tired of seeing my face in all these videos just because my content was similar. Thanks, guys. So when we're looking at this video and we apply our little formula, you find out that he's making roughly $25.28 per 1,000 views. And surprise, surprise, he makes very similar type of content based around advertising and passive income and just finances in general. So while videos that focus on the topic of YouTube itself makes you around $8 to $10, videos that focus more on finance in general, like what OB Productions is doing here, make significantly more. It's kind of crazy when you look at other people and just realize how much money they're making per 1,000 views. It's crazy. This is Matt CS. He is a CSGO focused gaming channel. And if you look at how much he's made $1,683 off of 3 million views. Of course, we don't know the time frame, but wow. Okay, I already knew just by looking, but he's only making roughly 56 cents per 1,000 views, which isn't very high compared to some of the other creators that we've seen. Some have ranged all the way from $10 and some that you find make $23, and this guy's making less than that, and it must suck. I don't know if this is strictly a gaming thing, because this is the only gaming channel that I found that revealed so much information like this within the past year. So yeah. So if you look at this particular video by Shelby Church, and for her CPM, she makes roughly $4-ish per 1,000 views, at least for this particular video that she posted. This, in my opinion, is actually pretty low for the topic. She should be getting paid more, honestly. If the CPM from my video was right, and if the CPM from the other guy's video was right, then she should be making more than this per CPM. I don't know why advertisers aren't clamoring to get on this video, but they should have been, because it's practically the same topic. Now moving on, this is Gillian Perkins. It's amazing, and it's great for her, honestly, that she's made $65,000 off of her YouTube channel already within a 2-year time period. So now let's look at the cold hard numbers, and that is a CPM of 6.9. A very good CPM. That is great. That's fantastic. And her channel focuses on creators, creator-focused content, starting your own business, become your own entrepreneur type of thing, which is definitely an exciting, in my opinion personally, an exciting topic. And I just think it's really interesting how wild and crazy CPM can be across different creators. Let's just say the average YouTube creator makes $2 per 1,000 views. You can predict and find out how much money they make. Will you be completely accurate? Probably not, because there are other things going on in the background, like they may have sponsored content or Amazon affiliate links or Patreons going on. But let's just assume for a second, $2 per 1,000 views. So PewDiePie has 25 billion views. You don't even need to use our CPM formula. You can already tell that he has accumulated a lot of money, because if his CPM was just a single dollar, he would have made at least $25 million off AdSense revenue. And that's crazy ridiculous to think of. So if he had 2, he would have roughly $50 million. Of course, I don't claim to know how much CPM he has. He could have 10 for all I know. He could have 3 or 4. But I just thought that'd be pretty interesting to know. Anyway, back to our main video. Now that we're done talking about YouTube AdSense revenue, I want to talk about other things. YouTube income isn't the only way a YouTube creator can make money. They can make money through stuff like sponsorships, merch sales, Patreons, and Amazon affiliate links. I personally only have an Amazon affiliate account, so I'm going to go into more detail about that. The other ones I'm not too completely sure about, so it'd be kind of wrong of me to talk about that. So go into the video description of your favorite YouTuber, or even in this video. In that description, you will see these links labeled Amazon affiliate links. And if they look like this, they're an Amazon affiliate link. And when you click on that link, anything you buy on Amazon, it doesn't even have to be the same item that the link led you to. If you buy it, the creator whose link you clicked on earns a small percentage of revenue from your purchase until you close that window. Oh, and they can see everything you buy. I've seen some weird stuff being bought. I can't see a link of what like one person bought, so I can't see what you buy if you decided to buy something, but I can see the list of all the items ever bought using one of my links. I'm not your accountant. I don't want to be your accountant. What I'm about to tell you is my own personal experiences and not tax advice. What I'm saying should not and could not be used as legal or tax advice. So please do your own research for this next topic. I'm based in the US, so all these apply to US based creators, but again, I'm not your accountant. Please research this yourself. About a year ago, I delved a little into how most YouTubers don't tell you that in the US, with YouTube AdSense revenue, you pay roughly 15% in self-employment taxes related to Social Security and Medicare. About 7.5% of that you would have paid if you worked for someone anyway, because it's Medicare and Social Security. If you work in the US and you work under someone, you usually pay that. So what I'm saying is you do end up getting taxed more than a person who just works for someone. So all that YouTube revenue I showed you and the Amazon affiliate money I showed you was before the 15% self-employment tax applied to it and before income tax applied to it. With those taxes, your income dwindles down a lot. And that's right, you still pay your normal income tax bracket, however much that be. If I get taxed more, what's the benefit, right? As a YouTuber, is there any benefit at all? Well, while you do get taxed more, any money you spent for your YouTube channel, like say buying equipment, traveling, or buying things for your videos, those are business expenses and can be written off. But the purpose of those have to be for the YouTube videos. If you travel out to film a travel vlog, like say in LA or Seattle or to Europe somewhere, then the days of the flights or the days you actually record things are technically business expensable days because you actually worked for your business. The days you spent just chilling, you can't deduct those. You weren't working. As for things like equipment purchases, like say you buy a laptop for editing your videos, if you spend more than 50% of your time on that laptop for personal reasons and not your channel, you can't write it off. So if you're checking your own personal emails or you're FaceTiming a friend, stuff like that, so if all that personal stuff exceeds 50%, then you can't write it off. Let's just say you can use it for personal reasons less than 50%. Let's just say you use it for business 75% of the time. For YouTube, then only 75% of it can be written off. So no, just because you do YouTube doesn't mean you can write stuff off so easily. You have to actually treat it like actual business and the way businesses treat expenses. So while these deductions and expenses help you lower your taxes you pay on YouTube income, you still have to continually buy things to make your channel better. Like I said in my last video, running a YouTube channel also requires you buy things you normally wouldn't, like a camera and a mic to record, and if you're a gaming channel, new games as they launch, and if you're a beauty channel, new makeup as they launch, if you're a tech channel, new gadgets to review, and if you do skits, you gotta buy props and costumes. Or if you're Mr. Beast, you gotta spend money to make money. All these things aren't free. For example, I bought new camera equipment in 2019. That's why my videos don't look like straight dog poop anymore. And that's hit me back a good $3,000 this year. It's not cheap. So what's the point of this video? How much money a specific YouTuber makes can vary greatly by their audience, their content, and everything that goes into making their content. It's really hard to just predict what they make because there's no baseline. Everyone varies. It's CPM. It's all different. It's different every single time. But with this video, at least now you know what I make, and that would probably help you figure out some others as well. YouTube is really fun, and I enjoy editing and putting up an uploaded video, but it's my hobby. It just happens to make money on the side. But you really shouldn't go in with the mentality that, oh, easy money, because it's not. My first 2 years on the site were not profitable. I lost money making videos, but again, it was my hobby, and I loved it. Money didn't make me start a channel. I did it because I love it, and that's why you should too. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Have a nice day. Stay a while. Leave. Whatever. You do you. Did I cover everything? Was there anything you wanted more details with, or was all this actually way too much? Leave all that down in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, and well, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.